Grammys in one Grammy Award session.
Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this.
His melodies speak to the soul. His brilliance shines even brighter on the world stage. TV9 Network Nakshatra Samman goes to the global star, Rakesh Chaurasia.
For Mr. Rakesh Chaurasia,
For Indian music, for Indian music.
What a year for Indian music.
And Mr. Chaurasia, please don't go. We do have a couple of questions for you as well. Please make sure the mic lands up in the award section.
So he's been presented with the Kashamkara stole and the Damadano gift hamper as well. Right, Mr. Chaurasia, thank you for staying with us.
The question is quite far away, it's fine.
Alright. Well, you are taking all those Grammys so far away from us here in India. We're all watching and so proud to watch you do that. To watch you do that. Playing the Indian Bansuri, flute and garnering a global audience. Sir, tell us, what was that moment like? I mean, music is about awards. We all know that. But what is it to play the Indian Bansuri and win a global award?
Well, I would like to first of all, big blessing from my guru, Mr. Zakir Hussain, for getting me into this collaboration. My family, my kids and my wife, who was wishing more than me to have this award. But when the name was called, I stood up and I didn't know what to do. Because I was not expecting, because award is with fine, like okay, we might get it, because we have big names. But when the category was announcing there with huge amount of artists and everything to get this, but the first thing what came in my mind that I'm grabbing something for my country through my music.
Oh, lovely, lovely. It's for the country, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the country, it's for India, Indian Bansuri player, Indian flute, as it's called in English. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you everybody, thank you sir.
Gracing us with your presence.
All our esteemed award givers, Mr. Gates, Mr. Ripley and the
Mr. Ripley, Mr. Gates, Mr. Shekhar Kapur, requesting you guys to stay on stage. Mr. Chaurasia, please, thank you for joining us. We are holder in the 1500 meters category.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together before that.
Take a look
before
at
that.
I mean, look at the gentleman who is giving you these awards. I mean, these are gentlemen who...
Well, this Nari Shakti for 1500 meters come from my dad. And for the 1500 meters I just came out all the, for 1500 my everything to my dad, and for 800 everything for my mom. I won 2 medals over there in Asian Games, one for my dad and one for my mom. When I won, the only thing was like my parents were talking about doing medal in Asian Games just because my mom had a medal in Asian Games. And they want me to repeat history, so I did it. But I just took 2 medals, one for my dad and one for my mom.
Harmilan, one question that a lot of my friends wanted to ask you as well was that you have some real cool-looking track stars out there. Okay, look at the Usain Bolts and the dreadlock Afro-American runners and track stars, but you have a very cool-looking hairstyle yourself. आपको लगता है कि आपके 1500 की दौड़ में कभी कुछ प्रॉब्लम आती है? Please stay on with us. One more person that we have to.
One more award requesting the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen to please stay on stage for just one more award. We have now, after a professional track and field athlete, we have a professional shooter. Ladies and gentlemen, our next Nakshatra Sabha winner.
Rolling please sit for Sandra. We have a quick question for you as well. Right? In the AV that you just saw over here, it starts with the sentences, an accidental shooter, that, the her marksmanship is something that the entire world is now talking about. And this is that one little story that might not be, well versed with the common one people out there. क्या आप बताना चाहेंगे अपनी story के बारे में? Why is it that an accidental shooter today is winning accolades in the country?
So when I was introduced into the shooting, and we were not knowing about the shooting because I came from a very small city, Faridpur from Punjab. So there's my dad's friend son. He's a shooter. He told my dad that Sif should try it. So when I still remember, it was a June vacations from the school, and I went to his range. He do shot it, and I tried it. And after the June vacations, I gave my name for the shooting. And my dad called school and they were like, how she can become a shooter? We don't know anything about it. And the teacher said, okay, no worries, she will get a certificate. The stick I was alone, and I went for a state. I performed 4th in the first time. So from there it started, and my dad helped me a lot.
The one thing I can understand is we've been talking about over here for the development of sports in this country. Development of infrastructure is very important. The development of infrastructure gives birth to sports people, and especially a sport like yours requires infrastructure, doesn't it? Because as they say, "Banega to Banega India." How important was the fact that you had that shooting range to lead to the fact that you're actually setting the world record?
That's the point that now the Indian government is doing great, but in 2016, my dad made a range at my home for my training, and I had range at my home, like in a small city. So this is all that my dad did for me, and now also I have a mom. I would really love to invite her on the stage.
Proud mother making videos.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the actual shooting star that is now coming up on stage. A loud round of applause.
India also with great talent. But what is, I really don't know.
What is the one Indian film that is the biggest international you saw? Biggest international Indian film. Adjusted for box office and innovation, the biggest hit we did is our suite at the hotel, and I had got the guys to say I'm not related to Raj. So the Indian films actually we lost out because Hollywood came and they had the marketing muscle. And with this huge marketing muscle, they edged us out because at that time, India was going through a foreign exchange problem we didn't. And now we're back. Now we're back with such a way. And I promise you, and we can take the discussion here, because, can I say this? You know what our Prime Minister says is $5 trillion economy? I promise you here, with the new technology of AI, we will deliver an extra $1 trillion with Indian economy. And I'm not people to say that with technology all the time. AI is going to make, because there are more teenagers in India than anywhere else in the world, there are more young people. And the new filmmakers that will go out and go for Hollywood, you know where they are right now? They are the sons of Harvey Snake trying to learn animation. And they will go on with this new technology and so on. They'll come out, they're making 1 minute films, they'll make half-an-hour films, and you find this little kid from Hollywood suddenly getting an Oscar because they have the hunger. We have the hunger. We want to go out and conquer the world for too long. We dominated too long, and the Prime Minister said, we are finally giving up the global human rights. We're finally giving up the fact that we were ruled by white people once. We're finally giving that up. And these kids, I've seen them. They are going to conquer us. And new technology, AI is going to give us an extra $1 trillion a year. From all over Eastern Europe, I went to repair my